Hey guys, Alicia here. I wanted to share with you another good seller on Etsy. We have been working on so many different things, in my previous videos, but we have not gotten to making stickers. And I'm going to tell you that wedding wine labels are selling really good. Not only do they have them, to hand out at weddings for the couple, they make them in mini sizes for bridal showers. And if you just get on Etsy and search for printable wedding wine label, you will come up with all sorts of things that you are going to see. So they are selling well. And this video, I'm going to show you how to make a rustic looking wedding wine label. Okay, and how we can put that on paper. You put instructions, on how to print that out. But before I get into the video, if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button and also the bell notification so you do not miss out on any future videos on how to make a passive income online. Okay, so as I said right here, these are selling for about $6. Now, she currently has this on sale right now. I don't know that this is wedding season so much, but it's going to be here soon. We've got Christmas coming up, and then a month and a half after Christmas, we are going to have Valentine's Day. There's going to be a lot of engagements between that time. So, with the holidays, New Year's, I know some people propose on New Year's Eve, things like that. So there's going to be lots of engagements, which is why I think a lot of cities have some sort of a bridal event at their local convention center, usually around the end of February, March, because usually that's wedding season. So let's jump right into it. I'm going to go to this Ninja Units, and the first thing that we're going to do, the average size of a wine label is 3.5 inches by 4.5 inches. So we are going to change our DPI right here to 300, and I'm going to type 300 here. And so on inches right here, I'm just going to put 3.5. Okay, so that is 1050 pixels, and I wrote that down. Okay, and then I am going to put 4.5 pixels, and that is 1350. Okay, so now we know what we need to do, and we are going to hop over here. So what I need to do is we're going to click on New, and right here we are going to put those pixels right here. So we're going to put 1050 by 1350, and we're going to click Create. And for some reason that doesn't look right. Let me go back, hang on. Okay, we just need to swap those around. Okay, so instead of it being that, we don't want it to be horizontal, we want it to be vertical. So we're actually going to put in 1350 pixels by 1050, and we're going to click Create, and then here we go. So we want to make sure that we get our writing in here in the middle, because the rest of it's going to wrap around the bottle. So we're just going to try the best and do the best we can. Okay, so I'm going to add one of my rustic papers. And I'm not sure if I have it in this folder. I don't think I do. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and add one of my rustic papers here, and we're going to completely cover this. Okay, and then I'm going to fade this a little bit. I always think that no matter how light of a shade you choose, it always looks just a little bit too dark. So I'm just fading this to about 20%. Okay, so now we need to add some text. We're going to put Mr. and let's see, we're going to think of a last name off the top of our head. How about we'll just use, we're going to get real creative and just use Smith. Okay, and then we're going to enter a wedding date. We're just going to put June 8th, 2019. And then I am going to go back and change my fonts on this. And I will pause it while I do that. So hang on just a moment. Okay, so I have now picked out my fonts, and now all we have to do is make this a little bit, we need to make this bigger. I'll probably make their last name just a little bit bigger. And then we'll put their wedding date right under here. Okay. Now you can just kind of look at this and move it over a little bit. I don't know that it's centered very well. So we have Mr. and Mrs. Smith, and their wedding date is June 8th, 2019. Now these are selling very well on Etsy for about $5 and $6, and I've even seen $8. So they are selling very well. And then we are going to go ahead and save this to our desktop. Okay, so as what you would want to do is you would want to put these all on one piece of paper, and since we have this saved, we can go ahead and discard this. Okay, so we don't have an 8.5 by 11, but I have already done the pixel work on that, and an 8.5 by 11 would be 2500 by 3300, and we would click create. And then we would need to make this a little bit bigger. Okay, and then now we're going to go to our desktop, and we are going to upload the image of the wine label. And you want to put these all on, like you want to do 4 to a page. or 6. If you have Publisher, you can probably fit something like this right in there. Okay, so this is what your file would be right here for the instant download. You would say, you know, to print these out, you would give them instructions to print these out on an 8.5 by 11 piece of sticker paper. Or, better yet, have them, you know, send it to a printer on the sticker paper and have it cut for them. And then that way they ensure to get a perfect cut each and every time. So that is just something, you know, that you do. So you can go ahead and save this. To your desktop, and that would be the file that you would be uploading to Etsy. Okay? And then here's something else I discovered that is in dire need, that we need more of. On Etsy, I was trying to find a wine bottle mock-up photo, and if you type wedding wine bottle mock-up photo, you get one page, and that's it. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and upload this. Now we might have to crop this down. So actually, let me switch over here to the editor, and just for the mock-up photo, I think I'm going to crop this down just a little bit, just to fit it on the wine bottle label that I have. Okay, and then I'm just going to go ahead and crop this right down the middle so that we can put this on the mock-up, and we're going to click apply. Okay, and then we are going to click save. Now this size is not the size that they're going to have, which is why I showed you how to do it the way that I did. Okay, so now I'm going to open up my wine bottle mock-up photo, and that has the label on there. And then I'm also going to open up our cropped photo. Okay, so right here, we're going to click to edit this photo. And to be honest, I don't know that we need all this up here at the top. And this is definitely not going to fit perfectly into Etsy's thumbnail, but I think I'm going to actually crop this down some. And I'm going to click apply, because we really want the wine label to kind of show, and you know, as much as possible, even if we have to cover up quite a bit of this white. Okay, so I'm going to click on the layering tool here, and we're going to drag our image over here, and then we're going to fit it onto this as best as we possibly can. So I think that that looks pretty good, and then we're going to click apply. And then we're going to save this image, and I'm going to save it to my desktop. Okay, so if you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section below. Also, do not forget to subscribe to my channel and also hit the bell notification so that you do not miss out on any future videos that I will be uploading, about how to make a passive income online. So here we go here. This is our mock-up, and I'm going to actually go back and redo that a little bit so it does not look quite as boxy on there. So I'll do that before I make my cover photo. But anyway, that's how we do that and how we make stickers. You can even put watercolor flowers on here, however you want to design this. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope everyone has a great day.